Hello everybody and welcome back to Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hope you're doing well. We're going to continue where we left off in the last video. Now, we have to go in here.
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
Let's go. Skyhaven Temple. Kill them. There's going to be a spider in here, isn't there? Where's Ben?
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
We'd best be careful in here.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri's homework.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Got it. Oh, she's maniacs.
Wait.
I know which ones I had to run on. My people weren't doing that though. I'd have to tell them to stay there, aren't I? I'm gonna have to tell them to wait because they're just gonna run and get us killed.
Over here. Just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them to wait because they'll get us killed. They will. They're gonna run where they don't need to run, unless I run across quickly and do it. I could use the sprint and do it, maybe. Yeah, it's the blade one. I could use the sprint one, maybe.
I'm itching for a fight. Certainly. Be careful.
We're one of the same. As you wish.
I don't think nobody else can get past, can they? Oh, flipping heck, no. You, stay. Oh, you prat. You stay here. I'm gonna have to do the sprint. Boom. I'll get him to follow me now. Move! I'll go and find my friends.
Hey, watch it!
Move! Or I will use my unrelenting force and I'll send you to the Stone Age.
It is strange to think that these chambers were once home to the
So what's the
ancient
plan?
lords.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Follow me, and Janessa needs to follow me as well.
Need. I am the shadow at your back.
Yeah, the last one we was on the blade side. Yeah, the last one was the blades. So this one is going to be side of the dragons. Which means I'm probably going to have to wipe out the blades, aren't I? So I'm going to make sure I don't really take people to the blades who I want. I don't know if I actually have to make, if I can just not have anyone into the blades. Maybe I could just go straight to Parthenax and kill the blades here. I don't want to put anybody in the blades who I'm going to have to kill. I need to open it with my blood, or they need to open it with their blood. Come on, Espen, you need to explain this.
Wonderful, remarkably well preserved.
Beautiful area. Beautiful area. Nice and peaceful.
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, dragon. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
Seal on the floor.
Okay.
It's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragon. You should have gone first.
I do like the blades. Any problem is I have to wipe them out on this one because I'm not siding with them. Can I not light it with this? Can I not light it? Or is he gonna light it? Oh well, here we are. Alduin's wall.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
Here they come. Here they come. I need my torch as well, don't I? I need a oh, it's in Misk, innit? Torch. Torch, 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 torch. At the very bottom. You come in.
Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the glowing north.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esben?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around there. Let's see what's up ahead. Here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esben, we need information, not a lecture on art.
We can have both.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, Here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and his birth.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
The Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no
Skyrim is one of
choice.
the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent.
I'll ask Engir if he knows what shout they used.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it, when misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Prophecies come true.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover. Did you need something?
No.
Very
No.
good.
Let's go. Take my people with me. Wolfgar, Angia. Here we go.
Sky, guard you.
I need to learn the shout you to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
What? So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Why haven't I met Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes.
Here they come.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Cool. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
I will definitely use it well. Thank you guys so much. I'm not going to kill the dragons this time. Oh, come on, man. I need you to come back quicker than this. Oh, goat died. We're getting closer to him. Oh god, it's all up there. Let me fire, fire, fire. Oh, goat. Hello, goat. Stupid ice wraiths. We're nearly there. Dragon! Where is he? My pet's followed me all this way. We fast travel here. I don't know what this dragon's doing. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight these stupid monsters down here, aren't I, just to get rid of it. He's not gonna come until I kill these monsters. Really? Oh, they're down there, aren't they? I'll kill him.
It's nothing. Enough of this.
There we go, it's gone. Crazy. What's my horse doing up here? Okay, the dragon should speak to us now.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
You're the master of the Greybeards.
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Round shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you...
Hang on.
are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. Understand fire as the Dovahkiin.
I've never been a sex whore. Never traded my skills for... I've always adventured on my own terms.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Okay, so I got another shout.
Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Wren shout?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
The prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate?
What better reason to act than to fill my destiny?
If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
No. Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragon Wren shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Wren shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
I've seen enough.
Are you saying the ancient Nord sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
An Elder Scroll, what's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Anger might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the world. How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fuss.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
I wish to meditate on a word of power. Hang on, what was that then?
Drem Yolok. Greeting.
I'll speak to him in a bit. Powers. We've got magic or reanimate, teleport, pet. Bet the others, can we learn the others?
Speak. I will listen.
Have you gone? What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it? Come back. What you doing?
Certain with such things.
You maniac, come back so I can speak to you.
Speak. I will listen.
What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Hakon, Gormla, Felder, who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sachrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn. They would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us.
That's sad.
I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
What does the Dragonrend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi, where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Okay, so that's everything with Parthenax.
Look Thum.
Cheers, Parthenax. So that is everything with him. We're going to finish the video here. And in the next one, we'll speak to the Greybeards again. And we'll continue this quest. I'm not sure when we have to pick between the Blades and the Greybeards, but when we do, we are going to be picking the Greybeards, because the Greybeards are on the side of the dragons, where the Blades want us to kill all the dragons. So, till next time guys, take care.